Wash your hands and feet with this water and experience total turnaround in everything you do. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you are new here for the first time, you are so welcome. So like the title says, I'm going to be showing you 2 items to mix into water. Use it to wash your hands, use it to wash your feet, and anything you do and anything you want in life, by the grace of God, God will grant it for you. So this is not a magic, okay? You have to follow some steps, follow the procedures. And also there are so many things that will make your spiritual work to work as well. Not just by following the instructions alone. You have to take note of so many things. Like there are so many things that will make your spiritual work not to be effective. I've made a video about that. If spiritual work is not working for you, there are so many things that can make it not to work. So in case you are new here for the first time, you are so welcome. I really appreciate you. My name is Pamela. In this channel, I share spiritual tips, messages, spiritual tips that will be a blessing to you, that will draw you closer to God, teaching you how to do your spiritual work yourself. You doing it rightly, follow the instructions with your faith. Most importantly, with your faith, you see things working perfectly, just like a magic. If you love spiritual tips, go on and subscribe. Turn on the bell so that whenever I upload videos, you get notified and come and watch. So I'm going to show you 2 items, like I said earlier, kitchen items. Things I share on this channel, I use all these ingredients you can find in your kitchen, illustrating how to make use of them spiritually. Using them spiritually can attract so many good things of life. And also you using it for your protective means, like using it for protection, will help you greatly to overcome evil. You have to make sure there are no grudges in you. Do not hurt anybody, like I always say. Make sure you ask for forgiveness. Tell God to pardon your iniquities first before trying any spiritual work, so that spiritual work will work very well for you. So you have to get rosemary. So this is rosemary leaf, a dried one. You can also use the fresh one, okay, if you have the fresh one. Rosemary attracts all good things. Rosemary attracts good things. Like there are 3 things, major 3 things that it attracts, which I love so much. Spiritually, it signifies love. It signifies remembrance. It makes people that forget about you to start remembering you. If maybe in the past you were favored, people used to favor you, people used to show you love, they used to remember you, even without you calling them, they will remember you and bless you. And all of a sudden, it's no longer like that. By the grace of God, this will help people to remember you. With your prayers, prayer is highly needed. You also have to invite the presence of God with your faith as well. By the grace of God, it will work for you. And also spiritually, it signifies fidelity. Like if you have someone you trust and you don't want that person to start misbehaving, or you just want that person to be faithful, continually to be faithful, you can make use of rosemary with prayers. With your faith, it will come to pass. The person will stick to you. The person will be faithful. This is not only for spouse, okay, maybe a partner. It can be any person at all. You want someone to be faithful to you, okay? Maybe you are doing a business and you want that person in charge of that business. Maybe you put a manager in charge of that business and you want that person to be faithful to you. You can naturally use rosemary during prayers, and by the grace of God, it will come to pass. The person will be faithful to you. The one of using it to attract love, yes, it makes people to love you. Anywhere you go, people will love you. If you are the type that something, spiritually covers you, anywhere you go, people don't notice you. There are lots of people that no matter how beautiful you are, if you pass a particular place, people don't look at you. They don't even notice you. Or maybe you are a man, everything you have money, you have lots of things, but yet nobody values you. Or you have the potential to work in a particular place, you have everything, you have the knowledge, you have everything, but spiritually, it's not like that. By the grace of God, if you make use of this, it will attract love to you. People will love you. People will look at you. You'll be noticeable. So that is what it does. Love, fidelity, making someone to be faithful to you. And also for remembrance. It makes people to remember you. Anywhere they are, they will remember you. Not only rosemary leaf, okay? You have to also get sugar. So this is sugar. You can make use of cube sugar, you can make use of ground sugar. Okay, ground sugar is, they're all the same. It makes everything about you to be sweet. Like, it gets rid of anger, it gets rid of bitterness, and that is how it's going to do spiritually in your life. So if your life is full of bitterness, hatred, people don't bless you, people don't look at you, just similar way with rosemary, but a higher one, because it will make you, everything about you to be sweet. If someone sees you, they will just fall in love with you. Like, they will want to do anything for you. So this is also very important for those that are looking for a job. Okay, it will make you to be favored. So you are going to add sugar into this. Mixing them together is going to be so powerful. So what you have to do, if you get these two items, always remember that without God, it will not work. You cannot just get what God created and believe that it's just going to work. Yes, spiritually, these are the things He attracts. He attracts love. He makes people to love you, to remember you. You have to use prayer to charge it, and also inviting the presence of God, because you cannot do it alone. You need the Holy Spirit to flow into this work. You need God to take control so that it will work. So there are two ways to prepare this. Either you do the boiling method or you do the soaking method. Both works effectively, like they are all the same, but you have to use them differently. Like, for example, one is for morning and the other one is for night, so you won't be making use of them at the same time. So just use only one. Do not do the soaking one and at the same time doing the boiling one. I'm just showing you so that you can select any one you want. This is also very important for those that work in the morning and they are not able to do this in the morning, or maybe you do your work at night and you are not able to do the one at night. So this is how you are going to do it. If you want to do the boiling method, you have to add some amount of water, any quantity of water, into a cooking pot. Place it on a fire. Then you have to add 2 tablespoons of rosemary leaf. Add it into the pot. Then you add your sugar, 1 tablespoon. Remember, rosemary leaf should be 2 tablespoons. 1 tablespoon of sugar, no matter the quantity of water. You have to boil it. Make sure it boils very well for about 10 to 15 minutes. After that, you have to allow it to cool. Bring it down. And this water, the one of boiling, you should make use of it at night before you go to bed. Make sure you boil it very well. Make sure it boils, and you notice that the water will change. That is because of the rosemary leaf. So if you want to do the soaking method, the same quantity, 2 tablespoons of rosemary leaf and 1 tablespoon of sugar. Add it into water in a bowl. Okay, it can be a plastic or non-plastic bowl. Just add it, any quantity of water at all, any temperature of water. So after adding it, you have to allow it to soak for 24 hours. Please, this one of soaking should be 24 hours. Okay, after when you have soaked, then you have to strain it out. Strain out the rosemary leaf. The sugar must have dissolved. Okay, so the rosemary leaf, you have to strain it out. The water is what you have to use. So for the boiling one or the soaking one, anytime you want to make use of them, ask for mercy. Tell God to forgive your iniquities, that you are a sinner, that you promise not to go back to your former ways, that this is what you used to do, that you don't want to do it anymore. Because this is very important. You have to tell God to forgive your iniquities, so that there will not be anything that will block your prayers or make this spiritual work not to work. Tell God to forgive you, and also invite the Holy Spirit. Ask the Holy Spirit to flow into this work so that it will be very effective for you. So after praying, then you have to enter into this prayer. Tell God what you want. Remember, I said this will attract love. It brings fidelity. It makes people to be faithful to you. And also for remembrance. Those that forgot about you will start remembering you. Anywhere they are, any part of the world, they will remember you. And anywhere you go, you'll be favored. So after praying and asking God what you want and believing that it's going to work, even if your faith is as little as this will be effective. You just have to follow the instructions as well, inviting the Holy Spirit into this. It must work. Then when you are done praying, that early morning, this is for soaking method, use it to have your bath. Do not use soap, do not use sponge. Like I always say, you can decide to use your soap based normally with another water before using this. Then you have to use this water, be praying and be pouring it on your body. Declare blessings upon yourself. Now you know your prayer point, you know what you want. target that particular thing you want. If you want everything together, love, remembrance, fidelity, then state it and use it to be having your back, be praying, believing that it's going to work. So for the boiling method, this is the same thing. Your prayer points: tell God to forgive your iniquities, ask for mercy, also invite the Holy Spirit, then state what you want the same way. Then you have to use it to have your bath before you go to bed, not in the morning. This is for the boiling method. So please do not make use of this if you know you have met with your partner, sexually. And also do not try this if you're a lady, if you are seeing your period. Okay, do not do it. Remember what I always say: keep your heart clean. Do not bear grudges. Do not carry anger in your heart and be doing spiritual work. Always let go of anything disturbing you before trying any spiritual work. And by the grace of God, anything you ask for, God will grant it for you. Use it to wash your hand, use it to wash your feet if you want, or you can use it to bathe, bathe all over your body, and it will still work. Using it to wash your feet will help you, and anywhere you go, you will receive favor. As you step on that place, you will receive favor. People will love you. If you use it to wash your hand, anything you put your hand will prosper. Go on and wash your hand and feet and see total turnaround in everything you do. By the grace of God, God will change things for you. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to subscribe, share this video to everyone. Remain blessed as always. I'll see you in my next video.